Hey, thanks for watching the channel again. And a little bit of news here. I have my album that I released in 2007 called Gadget Rock being re-released. It was taken down when I was DistroKid and switched over to SoundCloud a couple years back, and I never really put anything back up. It is going to be available on YouTube, Spotify, everywhere. I did lose all my followers on all those sites for stores and streams, so I just kind of didn't really care, didn't feel like messing with it. But I actually had people reach out to me and wanted to hear it again, so I put it back out. And I put the wrong date on it when I did it, so I had to wait like 5 months for it to get taken down by SoundCloud because they're very behind right now. And I finally have a release date. It'll be February 12th, 2024. I'm just going to do a quick track listen to a couple of the tracks here, and then that's it. Yeah, if you if you have Spotify and want to go there and pre-save, there's a link on my SoundCloud. You can find my SoundCloud in the YouTube page, and I think the pre-save takes you right back to my YouTube page anyway. But yeah, thanks for listening. And so the album itself was made in Ableton Live, but there was homemade instruments, circuit bent instruments like old Casios. I even have a photo on my SoundCloud, and where else is that? I think I don't know. It's a photo of one of the synths I made, and there's like a breakout box, one of the RAM SK. No, it's not SK. It's one of the Casios though. I had the little RAM packs, and anyway, I had a bunch of springs where I could basically do like a modular synth kind of thing and reroute things, which was great. And they were body contacts as well, and then added about 30 switches and buttons to it, and it was pretty intense. So it's used on a lot of these songs. I don't know why I sold it to some guy for $30. I have no idea why I did that. I wish I still had it, but hopefully he got to use it and made something cool out of it. And then there's a song in here that I used all this circumvent speaking spells as well. It's called Chandelier of Warp Speaking Spells. Not the most listenable thing, but it's there. And then, as you can see, a lot of these tracks say left channel, right channel. That was hard to get released that way, so they're probably going to say something else when it gets released. Uh, Spotify and maybe it was Amazon. I don't know. Somewhere didn't like that, so we had to change it, or it wouldn't even get released through SoundCloud. DistroKid didn't seem to care. Um, and what else? There's a lot of like I said, there's two recordings in a lot of these. So one's a left channel, one's a right channel, but they're not synced up in any way. So if you really listen, you'll hear them go out of sync just a little bit, but it's not really noticeable if you're just listening to the song. And there's lots and lots and lots of field recordings, fireworks. I played some violin. I had an old sampler. I think it was the first Akai portable sampler. It used a floppy disk drive. It's that S12 or I don't know what it was called, S20 or something. And again, I sold that at a Gadget garage sale, experimental garage sale in Chicago. I don't know why I got rid of all this equipment, but I think you just have too much at times, and someone else could get better use out of it is the main thing. But looking back, I probably could have actually got more money out of things. I remember I sold a guitar synthesizer for $30 because I didn't have a cable. The guy found the cable. Cable cost him $40. He got this $500 unit for me for $30. So yeah, you live and learn. But I've got plenty of things in the past for cheap or free, like even just shopping at thrift stores, and that's where a lot of these sounds come from. Thrift store finds. There's all kinds of gadgets on here. That's why I called it Gadget Rock. There's like tons of field recordings, just me riding my bike around Chicago and recording fireworks every 3rd of July. It seemed like every year I did that. And lots of guitars. Some of it isn't very noticeable. It's very much in the background, but what I did is created like trigger points, and that's what I used Ableton Live for, to trigger the samples, trigger the beats. So I kind of performed each song live and recorded it that way. I think I actually recorded the output rather than using the DAW part of Ableton, so I just used the what is the other side of it? I don't know. It was back in 2006, so I think it was a little bit different back then. But yeah, that's basically it. So let's give a quick listen. And again, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy the album. Definitely need his headphones though, and it is not like mixed like a proper album. It is purely like there's so many of these things just you can't get a great sound out of them. There's just, or you just wanted to retain that the recording it on a tape. So I recorded a lot of the stuff on a tape and then put it in the Ableton. So there's a lot of like tape hiss and circuit bendy kind of distortion, and so it's not like mixed properly with EQs and things like that, which none of my stuff ever is. I don't really care about. It's more about like the process for me and getting it out there. So I don't really. I mean, I do sometimes mix things a little bit, but I feel like I lose a lot of the sound when I do that. So if things are distorted or overdriven, that's fine. I'm not, I'm not a producer for, getting things to sound perfect. I like the more than that, just getting it out of me. And if someone wants to listen to it, great. And hopefully that's you. And here we go. Let's check out some of the tracks. pausing it there real quick. So this is purely just that circuit bent keyboard I told you with all the switches and things on it. And that muted sound was one of the switches. It would completely dampen the sound, and it gave it like a listening through the neighbor's wall kind of vibe. And I was like, absolutely love that. Just imagine someone opening a door and the song kicks in. Yeah, that's purely what I was going for. And there was just so many choices on this keyboard, by the way. But anyway, yeah, take a listen. Here we go. So this is the only song on here where I was like, hey, that people might listen to this. The rest of it, I was like, I don't know if people would listen to this. I don't know if they'd enjoy being in their headphones for that long and having all these weird things swirl around their head. Anyway, this one is playing theremin with a spoon because it pretty much sounds like that. I used a light theremin I had built for years, so it was photocell, so it wasn't wasn't just the two hands, one controlling volume, one controlling pitch. Everything was done through light, so I would, if when using it live, I had those old snake lights and wrapped around my neck, so it would point directly at the photocell. Problem was, big thing I didn't think about was stage lighting. Other people have control over that instrument, and man, did that thing howl. It makes some noise and very difficult to control. I really couldn't. But it sounded cool. But anyway, this is a song based on that instrument I made. This one is I don't remember honestly how I made the theremin track in this one though. I don't recall if I used that device for it or something else. But you could hear it in here. So a theremin sounding thing, and I just thought it'd be funny to call it playing theremin with a spoon instead of using your hand. You're playing with a spoon. And just I don't know. I always have those kind of visualizations when I'm making music, so that's what this is. Not a real story of someone playing a theremin with a spoon, but just an idea. Here we go. also realized that sound could easily be made with a synth. Anyway, it was the theremin part was the background that. I have a version where it's really loud, and it's not this one. So I put out the quieter version. Didn't even realize it's right now. Whatever. All right, and this is the original one that was released, so it's fine. Do we play all of them? Coffee, oh my goodness. Yeah, we did that. I think that's all. Do we do? Yeah, I think that's the whole thing. Right. Yep. All right. Yep. It's coming out on 2/12/24. Let's see what date that is. Today's the 9th or the 10th by the time I upload this, probably. Yep, it's Monday. Monday the 12th. It'll be out. So yeah, if you can, just pre-save, go listen to it, whatever. I just usually listen to them on YouTube or whatever. But yeah, thanks for watching.